Hey, hey, motherfuckers! It's been a while, man. I haven't been drinking very much. I'm not trying not to drink, but new year, new me shit. I'm just like, haven't been craving alcohol. Just taking a sabbatical. I've had these two 12 packs of Stella Artois in the fridge for weeks now. Figured I'd pop a couple. It's been a while since I posted one of these, and there's stuff to talk about. All these brace laws and rules and everything going in, and I don't know what to think anymore. I watched that video from Guns and Gadgets where he was talking to the lawyer from GOA, Gun Owners of America, for all you normies out there. And now he went up to the ATF booth and asked them about the 88-day rule, and they had this blank stare, and they kept passing him off, and basically he proved that it's a trap. And the point that was made, condensed down to a basic logic, is that when you normally SBR a lower, you file your stamp, and then when you get it back, then you build the upper, and there you go. But given how things are going to progress currently, with up to 40 million people with pistols, you're basically, when you submit this information for your free stamp, what you're giving them is a map and an itemized, detailed account of what is essentially, in their eyes, an illegal SBR. And one thing I learned also is that the FBI had an issue with the ATF at some point in the recent past. And the FBI isn't doing the background check. The ATF are doing their own background checks. And if a background check hangs for more than 88 days, it's an automatic denial of the stamp request, i.e., the Form 1. And once that isn't automatically denied, technically what you've done is said, I have an illegal SBR based on what you're submitting. Uh, and then they have carte blanche to kick down your door, shoot your dogs, arrest you, and all that stuff. So it's very, hey guys, chill. It's scary shit, man. No, I want to think it's more ineptitude and incompetence that they didn't really think this through. But it's hard to think that. Everything they do seems very methodical and intentional. These guys are playing back and forth. Okay. If you knock over that damn flower pot, I'm going to drown you. So I don't know, man. I was considering submitting the SBR stuff. I started on the Radiant and I stopped myself. I was like, let's hold off. Let's not jump right into it. Let's see how things unfold. Let's see what legal challenges pop up, and there will be many. I don't know, man. So I thought I'd drink a little. Ooh, that's good beer. Stella Artois, everybody. I don't drink Bud Light anymore. That's ghetto shit, and I'm trying to rise up, both in the gun world and in life. And one thing I noticed is when I drink better quality beer, I don't feel as hungover the next day or fucked up. That Bud Light used to kill me. It took me 2 days to feel human again. I mean, I like my Bud Light. It's a simple beer. A lot of people hate it. It's like, it's everywhere. It's watered down piss, but I have noticed that I don't feel as bad when I drink better quality beer. I don't know what that's about. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this bracelet. 120 days is nothing. There's no time to, I don't know. It almost feels like a trap. Fucking Admiral Akbar is in your head. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. you know, because the processing times for the waterfall of Form 1s that's going to be inundated onto their site that they're not in any way, shape, or form prepared to process in a timely fashion. I mean, look how long it takes now. I know Form 1s have been coming back pretty fast. I keep my eye on the groups. Guys are getting them back in 20, 30 days, 40 days. You know, It ebbs and flows. You see some guys they're waiting longer, some guys getting them fast. But now with all this going on, that's going to be compounded by months. And the whole logic of I already have a pistol, but now in your eyes it's an SBR. If I submit that information, in your eyes it's not a pistol anymore. It's a SBR without authorization. Now they say, well, after you submit, you'll be safe because you submitted your form. But then there comes the 88-day rule. That's scary shit. I didn't know about that till tonight. I didn't know that if it passed 88 days and your background check for some reason got hung up, I don't know how often that happens, but essentially, the answer the third ATF agent said to the lawyer, the first guy didn't know shit about fuck. The second person kind of knew but wasn't sure. And from what I got from watching that video, was that, oh, well, then it's completely actionable. We can execute an action on that. What that means is they can give the green light to the dudes in the black Suburbans to come kick down your door and shoot your dogs and arrest you. You know? And no matter what happens when it's contested, whether what bills pass, you're still incarcerated, facing 10 years in prison and a $500,000 fine or whatever the hell it is. All your guns are gone. Your dogs are likely dead. If you survive the encounter, somebody kicks down your door at 2 in the morning, the first thing I'm going to do is grab my gun and say, what the fuck? You're half asleep. You think you're being your house is getting rushed by a bunch of thugs. That's scary shit, man. That's scary. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're all uppity and shit. Once they get that syrup in them, they're all antsy in the pantsy. Ain't you? Hey, little buddy. Daddy loves you very much. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I've stopped it. I'm not progressing on it. Another thing is the UPS store near me doesn't do digital fingerprints. They don't do any fingerprints. And I got to the point in the form where you have to upload your digital fingerprints, and you need a passport photo. And after what has happened with my can, I want to go get a professional passport photo if I'm going to SPR, so that there's no chance it'll get denied. You know what I mean? Make sure you cross the T's, dot the I's if you're going to do it. Another strange thing is I see a lot of guys talking shit about these free tax stands, but there's other guys used to drag you for not being SBR'd. I know there's a whole small percentage of the dudes that free men don't ask for permission and just run a stock anyway. Oh, yeah, fuck that. The same guys who used to bitch at you for not being SBR'd are now telling you you're a simp for the government if you do SBR. I don't know. It's very confusing. I just want to shoot my guns legally, get out there and practice. And I'm in love with the whole thing, so I'm just trying to do it as safely as possible, like most of you. I don't know what to think about all this shit. The Washington gun law, great resource, and the armed attorneys. I mean, basically, it's all let's wait and see what happens. But the inundation of the Form 1s that it's going to transpire as a result of this, that's already started. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. You're going to see all these denials popping over because everything's all sheer volume is preventing the process from working, and they never have enough people doing it. They don't allocate the funds for that. They got 4 or 5 people in a back room at the Pentagon or some shit processing all these forms. And, I don't know. I do not know what to think anymore. I still understand how it can be legal for a decade or more, and then all of a sudden we've changed our minds. I don't know how that's even allowed to happen. So, I have to wait and see, play it by ear, keep an eye on what's coming out and make the best choice accordingly. I mean, I was looking at like the LMT. I was looking at a barrel for it, the 16-inch. You know, it's a quick change barrel system, so I can just. I was thinking maybe I should order a 16 for the LMT for now. Throw the 11.5 in the safe. Now they're saying that the ATF considers the surface area on a regular buffer tube to be shoulderable, so that in itself makes it an SBR, or having an optic makes it an SBR. They basically want us all reduced to having slingshots, apparently, until they come up with a law to ban those. It's really strange, you know, the whole "let's disarm America" bullshit. You know, it's eerie. Every major country, first world nation that engages in this disarmament of its citizens is for a single purpose, and it's not public safety or to reduce gun violence. That's what they say in the news conferences. But it's just to ensure that people are much more controllable and that they can get away with anything they want without any fear of reprisal in any way. Yeah, that's one of the things that makes this country beautiful is our Second Amendment rights. You know, look at Australia, England, Canada. They don't have those rights. There's nothing enshrined, and they can be taken away with a stroke of a pen from a commie dictator masquerading as a democratic leader. So, it's a strange time in America, my friends. But if I were you, I'd do it. I'm going to hold back, keep an eye, see what's what. I don't want to, you know, because if you send them all your information and then they find a way to disapprove and legally, based on their standards, says, now we can go kick down doors. You know, that's scary shit. I don't know what to say or think about that. So, I mean, it's not like it's a secret as to what I've got. I've always been open and honest and transparent. Probably stupid. Cat's out of the bag, man, for Jake America. There's no. I could delete my channel, but fuck that. We're having fun. You know. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This Stella Artois is tasty and delicious. Gonna load some mags on ya. Need to get a hold of Scotto and Big Larry. We need to arrange another night shoot. Like to do some daytime shooting as well. I still haven't fixed that EPC in the Vieltor Hodge build. That roll pin doesn't want to budge. When I first tried it, it was like cemented in there, like somebody put red Loctite in the fucking thing, and I don't want to pound on it. The only other way to remove or add a C clip is to go inversion in that mirror upper, but you know, I'm gonna need 2 pairs of magnifying glasses, a big round light, light on my head, and I still won't be able to see it. Hopefully, with those new glasses, I'll get the call soon. It takes a couple weeks, so I can get a bit better vision if they make the glasses right. I don't know. We'll see about that too. So you know, it's all good in the hood, I guess. Gotta find our way as best we can, as God-fearing, patriotic Americans. Hope you're having a good week. I hope the new year is treating you right so far. And if it's not, get out there and kick its ass anyway. Well, I'm going to just sit here and sip a few cold ones, watch a few gun videos, and think about what my next move is going to be. Keep on enjoying what little freedom we have left. Never give up, never surrender, baby. All right. Till next time, your boy, Jake America. Peace.